Something big just happened in the crypto markets overnight, and it's flipping the crypto markets upside down. It's a trend so powerful, it's pulling Memecoins into the spotlight like absolutely never before. But here's the twist. It's not just about coins. It's about a game-changing combo of two different platforms, and nobody even saw this coming. Literally nobody. What's driving this insane frenzy? Well, we're gonna talk about it in today's video. How is this trend leveraging the most viral app on the planet to create massive price action? And could this be the spark that brings in hundreds of millions of users into our crypto space? You guys do not want to miss this one. It's a massive show. I'm going to literally deliver to you on a silver platter the tools that you might need to catch the next 100 or 1000x in this video. Let's dive into it, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have been enjoying the channel, enjoying the videos, enjoying the alpha, the calls that we've been making, destroy that like button. If you're new to the channel, what's up? My name is Chasse. Been in crypto for almost 13 years. It'll be 13 years in a couple months now. And my objective here is to bring you guys all the alpha so you don't have to make all the mistakes I did. A lot of them. It was a lot of them. All right, guys, let's go. Let's look at the charts of Bitcoin, and because it's a big one that you want to look at too. You know, like we went this morning when I woke up, bam, the Asia market started bidding. Shanghai court rules that Bitcoin and crypto are legal property in China for individuals, meaning that now, before Bitcoin was banned, now people can buy Bitcoin. This is huge, massive, right? And that's probably why we saw this crazy run up this morning. That took billions and billions and billions of dollars that come into our market in the Asian session this morning. Most likely because of this news. And in 3 minutes, the US market's open, and we'll see. Right now it's 97,256. I'll jump back to this in a few minutes and see what's happening. But for right now, this is what's happening. And yesterday on the stream, guys, I told you I was going to close my Ethereum position, add to Bitcoin this morning. It was a really good choice. I'm glad I did it. But right now, also, Ethereum is doing quite well, right? So where Bitcoin rallied today 3%, Ethereum, as you can see, rallied over here 7%. So what I'd like to see right now is ETH is performing. And I know a lot of people were wondering, is alt season even gonna come this time around, this cycle around, right? And we're gonna talk about this in the video as well. But for now, it's a good sign to see ETH has some life pumped back into it. What's going to happen in a couple minutes when the US market's open? I don't know, but we'll find out on this show because I'll go back and we'll see if we can get some more color on what's happening. As you can see, guys, down here, my trades are doing quite well. I've got only 2 longs open, but Bitcoin is up $150,000 on this trade, and my AVAX is up almost $15,000. I also have these trades going on over here in Levex, guys, and I just opened a Sol long. Now, looking at this, I did it impulsively, right? Because I'm not a technical analyst, but you do see here, I opened it right as it's about to hit resistance. Yep, see like this line coming through here. Sol has been hitting this resistance, but when it breaks through, I do believe it sends into crazy price discovery, and it just goes up and up and up and rallies hard. Sol is what everybody's talking about right now, right? Solana is what everyone's talking about. No one wants to go on ETH. It's slow, it's a dinosaur. You know, like it's just not for new people, right? Institutions are probably happy with it, but new people want to use Solana. It's cheaper, it's faster, and you don't have to pay $50 for gas. And it's just been crushing every single metric. And I do think that the second, actually I was really happy to see Ethereum catching a bid here. And I do believe, I just opened this up a second ago at a 5x leverage long. But as you can see, I also have a Bitcoin trade over here as well at 7.5 leverage. And that's up $56,000. And my Sui trade is up right now $9,000 as well, guys. So doing really well. If you guys want to trade with me, if you want to join the alpha group, make sure that you follow the description, the links in the description below. All you have to do is join something like Levex or Blowfin, awesome exchanges, no KYC required, guys. Also, I know the guys from Levex, so if we want to get some tokens listed over there or whatever in the future, we could do that. Awesome exchange. And I'm also going to open an alpha group because I can do a social creator profile over here on Levex. So guys, if you want to join the alpha group, description has instructions below. And let's move on over here. But very happy with these trades. And if you guys got in when I did, congratulations, by the way, because we did those live on the channel. Or maybe if it wasn't on the channel, then I did mention it over in the alpha group. So yesterday in the Bitcoin ETFs, we had a big day. I told you a big day was coming. right? I felt it. Some of the private groups I was in, yes, you guys know who I'm talking to. Yeah, some of the private groups that I'm in, these guys were saying, oh, it's slowing down, it's gonna drop, we're going down. But no, this is just accelerating, right? And if you're watching the channel, you know this is accelerating. You know it's going crazy. You got Michael Saylor acting like a madman, everyone buying up stuff. And you did have this change of pace from BlackRock. They did buy a little bit. Still negative outflows yesterday. Maybe the people from Fidelity got fooled like I did. And remember on this channel yesterday, I did say this, right? I did say, usually when you capitulate, things tend to turn around. And what do you know? I closed my Ethereum long and the next day, bam, pumped 7%. If you had a 10x leverage open, you would have been up 70% on that trade, right? So anyway, moving along. Just 2 weeks ago, guys, we were at $69,000 and now we're at $97,000, $98,000. Cranking. Just woke up this morning, I was just, and yeah, it was a completely different thing. Normally, when I wake up here in Southeast Asia, I don't see the markets pumping like crazy when I wake up. It's usually around this time when they do, right? And as Ki Yong Ju says over here, the bids have predominantly come from Coinbase in the US markets. However, this morning was a different story, and we'll talk about why that was, guys. A really big breaking news, actually huge, massive bullish news we're going to talk about in just a little bit. But again, this is not true for today. Today we had the Asia markets that were opening the bid. And Eric Balkunas over here says the Bitcoin industrial complex crushed their record today with $50 billion in volume. For context, that's the same average daily volume as the entire UK stock market in the Bitcoin market alone, guys. And that's including MicroStrategy stock. MicroStrategy alone was 32 billion. MSTU and MSTX combined for $6 billion, which is more than the spot Bitcoin ETFs, which were also elevated. What a scene. This is record-breaking, world-changing, unbelievable stuff, guys, that were happening day to day. It's happening. It's so insane to see. 13 years ago, I bought Bitcoin and I was wondering, man, I think one day this is going to be used in some capacity, right? And in the earlier days, I thought, maybe this would just be used by like the illegals and the people who want privacy and this and that. And then as time went on, I got more and more confident that we would have a world reserve currency. And today the Bitcoin strategic reserve is becoming a real thing. And they use that term because just like when people were afraid to say Bitcoin is going to $1 million, and so they made conservative price predictions, even if they knew it was going to $1 million, people like Kathy Wood, like myself, in order to not get scrutinized and be taken more seriously by people, we would be more conservative on our actual price targets, right? We wouldn't say Bitcoin is going to 1 million or 10 million. We'd say Bitcoin's going to 150,000 or whatever, right? So people didn't think that we were off of our rockers. But deep down inside, we knew it was more than that, right? Just like deep down inside, I know that Bitcoin is more than just a strategic reserve, right? Bitcoin will become a reserve and probably the global denominated currency in which every country in the world denominates its currency. So yes, US dollar, yes, Mexican peso, they will still exist, but they will all be denominated by Bitcoin, right? That is my prediction. And that is a much bigger Bitcoin than $1 million for Bitcoin, I'll tell you that. Justin, breaking news. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy, they're paying attention. When MicroStrategy is catching up to Bill Gates, I mean, it's still got another 90 places to go up the list or whatever, but still, people are paying attention. I asked this poll earlier. I'm curious as to what people said. Will Bitcoin blast through $100,000 when US Bitcoin ETF market opens? Very bullish sentiment over here. Very bullish sentiment. Let's go back and look. How's it doing? Okay, a little bit of a sell-off, but this happened yesterday too. In the beginning, it sold off a little bit and then it pumped. Right, so it might just be that they haven't put in their bids yet. It's only been 6 minutes since the market's opened. Here we go. So MicroStrategy jumped up 29 spots to join the top 100 companies in America. That is a Bitcoin effect. Can you imagine being like one of the smaller companies on the stock exchange and then all you start to do is buy a bunch of Bitcoin like crazy? I mean, don't get me wrong. MicroStrategy has underlying business model. That's how they got publicly traded in the first place. But for them to go to for a smaller publicly traded company to just climbing the charts, people are paying attention. I promise you that, right? This is the Bitcoin effect and others will follow suit. Fidelity is coming out here educating people on our terminology. What is HODL? You guys know what HODL is, right? Hold on for dear life. And this is the Bitcoin price versus USDT market cap. It is showing you that as the USDT, as stable coins get minted, we just had another $1 billion minted on Ethereum, I think today or yesterday, and stable coin market cap is crushing and it's about to go through all-time highs. And we know that a good indicator of the market being hot and continuing to rally is continuous printing and increase of stablecoin market cap, right? That's more money coming into our space. We have to be very cautious when stablecoin market cap starts to decrease, right? I wish I had known these things in prior market cycles, and these are the kinds of things that are going to prevent you guys from round tripping your bags. What does that mean? That means you put, let's say, $1,000 into crypto, now or 3 months ago, whatever, and then at the peak of the bull run, your $1,000 turns into $100,000 or whatever, but you don't sell, and then that goes all the way back down to $1,000. That's a round trip, 1,000, 100,000, 1,000, oof, and then you have to wait 4 more years to try it again. So we're not going to make that mistake this time, guys, are we? By the way, this channel is not a financial advice channel. Be a big boy or girl, right? So Leon says, the total stablecoin market cap is about to break new all-time highs. Banana zone loading, we know this. And this is a bit of speculation by CoinCarrot saying Bitcoin dominance update. Despite Bitcoin's strength, I see many top signals on dominance, such as extremely overbought RSI and resistance being respected in the ascending triangle. Look, I don't know about these technical indicators, right? And what we've been seeing lately is we've been seeing massive bids from all the biggest money in the world buying Bitcoin, right? And that's where all the attention's going. And so I don't know if the RSI is signaling overbought, and so therefore alt season is coming right now, right? I don't think it is. I do think that we're going to have altcoin season again. But again, my guess comes in January. That's just my thoughts. So guys, I told you about Saltwater Games the other day. They have their node sale on their website. You go here, there'll be a link in the description below with an affiliate code on there. That's my affiliate code. You will be getting a discount on your node. Think about this, guys. Think about what is Saltwater Games. It's pretty sick. So we made this post earlier. Ignore this at the bottom. That's not the right link. What if you took the best parts of Immutable, which is a layer 2 blockchain, but we're talking about layer 3. So XR Foundation and Saltwater Games are a layer 3 blockchain, and you fuse it with Gala, a gaming studio, right? And you gave it a turbocharger with the best possible games and added partnerships from Apple, Microsoft, Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam, right? We'll get back to that in a second. But if you look at the market cap of Immutable and Gala, for example, combining these two are what we're saying the potential might be of Saltwater Games, right? And right now, if you combine them, that's a $4 billion market cap. You can buy nodes right now, very cheap. I think it comes out to about $22 million FDV or something. Don't quote me on that. You have to go to the website to find out for sure. I don't have the numbers on top of my head, but it's a very, very good deal. And you can get a discount using my affiliate code. And let's go back to it. So they've got partnerships from Apple, Microsoft, Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam, right? And XR1 isn't just gaming, it's revolution. Think PvP, esports, and decentralized gaming on the first ever layer 3 blockchain with hero nodes. You're not just playing, you're stacking XR, scoring airdrops, and leading the charge in Web3 gaming. 500,000 players and 43 million testnet transactions don't lie. This is the future of gaming. Snag early access and grab a 15% discount on the public whitelist sale starting in a few days from now, right over here. Now, guys, this is on Arbitrum. So if you want to buy it, you have to have some cash on Arbitrum. And look, I know that what we talk about right now, what we talk about on the channel right now is we talk about what is running right now. But in order to make the most money in this space, you don't always want to chase things. You want to be ahead of things. And so we do know that an alt season will follow. Once Bitcoin dominance starts dropping and people have a more risk appetite, they're going to go from Bitcoin into Ethereum, into Solana, into Sui and others. And then boom, it's going to go from there to large cap altcoins, to mid cap, to small cap. And then everything is going to pump like crazy, right? And we have this crazy, crazy altcoin season. So if you're okay making some investments and waiting for a few months for these things to mature, and when gaming becomes popular again, which it will, and when altcoins start having their run again, which it will, now you'll be ahead of the game, right? Things like Blast Royale. You got it on Pay Network at 10 million FTV. I know it's lower than that right now, but at least you bought it, right? Because a game like that is better than most games trading at $1 billion or a $500 million valuation right now. Look at Illuvium. Look at Star Atlas. This has way more daily active players on Blast Royale than those two games combined, right? Better cap table, great team, great memetic value. And so just having a little bit of patience and waiting for alt season and gaming sector to come back. So that's why I like having some nodes. I bought nodes before. I'm going to buy some nodes here. And I like nodes because they're just residual income, essentially, that you make a little investment up front and then you get a drip fed tokens for many years in advance. And it's always nice every month in your wallet. You just look in your wallet, you've got more tokens from a project, and they almost always pay themselves back in just a matter of months, depending on how bullish and expensive the price gets. So that's Saltwater Games. Now, this is another reason I bid on Solana, right? Solana, because Bitwise filed a Solana ETF in Delaware. It doesn't mean it's going to get approved, but with a new administration coming in, it's highly likely that we have more favorable regulations and that things aren't turned away. We know that Gary Gensler's leaving, and we know that it's a much more favorable environment. So I would expect the Solana ETF that gets approved. I don't know when. Let's wait for BlackRock to sign it well. But then we're going to see others, right? Chainlink. We're going to see Cardano. We're going to see XR, whatever. I don't know. Polkadot, probably even. Breaking news. Phantom flips Google and TikTok and overall iOS app stores in the US. Retail is coming back, ladies and gentlemen, and the masses. And if you're new here, right, or even if you've been around for a while and need a reminder, guys, I'm a partner with Nord. I use Nord all the time. And as you can see, before I did this, it was unprotected, and now I'm connected to a VPN and I'm protected, right? And so if I scroll down here, it shows me that I'm all good, all protected, and you have a Black Friday sale going on right now, guys. Highly suggest that you do that. The link is in the description below. It costs you like $3 or $4 a month to protect yourself from predators, from people looking to do phishing attacks. Nord is literally by far the best VPN. You should always be using it. In this industry, it's very PvP. Everyone wants to steal from you. Everyone's looking for a backdoor, for a hack, for a way to attack you, and you can protect yourself with something like Nord. So link in the description below, guys. Now, DWF, the market maker, announces a $20 million meme fund. I don't know if they did or not, but this is not going to be this will not be the last, right? I mean, the modus operandi of funds are to make money for their investors, right? And I don't know if this DWF is a private fund, meaning that there's no LPs, or if it's an LP fund. I don't know. As Tom, by the way, runs our fund for MV Global. One of the partners over there. This is funny, right? At 10 years old, I want to be an astronaut when I grow up. 30 years old, this new meme monkey coin is going to be the one. I can feel it. And that's how we all are going to bed, checking our phones, waking up, checking our phones, etc., etc. So, into the block says, Memecoin activity is a strong indicator of retail interest. Currently, activity in most meme coins remains low compared to past peaks. Even the total Memecoin market cap hits new highs. This divergence suggests retail enthusiasm hasn't fully re-entered the crypto space. We're still early. That's the message here, right? We're still early. Very important to understand that. So, guys, you are in for very exciting times ahead. So Radium flips Tether and generated fees. This is how crazy Solana is, right? And that's why I'm hoping on. Now the timing, right? It wasn't a good, what would have been better for me to do, to be honest, right? Look, now I'm down 3%. But what would have been much better for me to do is look on the daily, or even better on the weekly, but the weekly is too long in the space, right? And look for a confirmation of a breakout above this 247, even this all-time high, right? If it would get above $250 and close the day there, then that would have been a much better place for me to enter this long than it is now. So if you're watching this and you want to consider, probably don't do what I do, right? That was a little dumb. Maybe I should close it. And maybe I should reopen when it's got a more clear signal that it's in price discovery, right? That's what you want to do. You want to see it just breaking out and cruising up and up and up. All right, so rotation of meme coin trends. So there's ones that are always underlying, right? And we'll kind of hang around. But this new meta rotation is super fast, right? And just to remember, if we've been here for a little while now, just in 2024, the kind of rotation, right? So recently we had TikTok memes, right? And this is still kind of the meta, I guess, right now, but we'll see. DeSci, woo, that was fast, right? And you remember Euro on Pump Science? Memorial Animals, Peanut and Fred. Well, that was just like yesterday, it feels like, right? AI agents, Goat and Fartcoin, cute animals like Moodang and Hippo, cults like Giga and SPX, influencers like Mother and Jenner, Pump Fund, Fwog and Sigma, Politify, remember that? MAGA and Trump, Ton coins like Knots and Dogs, and runes like Dogs and Pups, right? This market evolves fast. Average meme coin sub meta lasts 2 weeks. Rotate or see your meme coin bags go to zero. And here are some things to just remember for yourself, right? I will not top blast, meaning I will not buy a bunch at the top. Easier said than done. I will not full port, meaning I will not take my entire portfolio and allocate it into one thing, especially like a meme, right? If you did it in Bitcoin, okay, fine. But like definitely not into one of these new flavor of the day memes that pop up. I will not overtrade. I will not FOMO. I will not blindly follow calls. I will not trade coins that are not relevant to the current meta. I will stick to my plan. Meme tokens have been rallying across the board, but it's not just price that's soaring. Token listings have increased amid meme frenzy in 2024, even on more regular platforms. We've been seeing that Binance and Coinbase and Robinhood have been listing more meme coins. They're going to continue to do it as we move forward, right? Here comes today the big story, right? What the hell's happening here? How did this chill guy blow up so crazy? Let's watch this.
You're the fucking guy that bought ChillGuy. You gotta explain, because you bought ChillGuy before. We live crypto. We fucking spend all day, every day in crypto, and you bought ChillGuy before any of us because you have Moonshot and you have a TikTok account. What's the fucking story behind your ChillGuy
That's the meta. Moonshot and TikTok. All right, listen.
discovery?
Yeah, my friend GGP was over here on Friday afternoon. He was airplaying his TikTok, and I thought the meme was funny. I went to look. They had it. I bought it.
Oh my god! Breaking fucking news, bro! Are you serious? Did you hear that?
I didn't know.
He said, my boy was airplaying TikTok on the fucking TV, and I saw ChillGuy. I thought it was funny, so I looked to see if it was on Moonshot.
That's actually...
And welcome to the 2024-2025 bull run, ladies and gentlemen, where Moonshot becomes something very, very important. So Rasmer over here says, biggest takeaway from my stream with normie friends who trade on Moonshot, they are price agnostic. They don't care what the price is. They don't give a fuck what the market cap is or what the price is. If they like the meme and they think it will gain attention, they will buy it. Adjust your targets much higher, right? So this is Moonshot, guys. If you haven't got it, it's an incredible app. It's so nice. You can just has Memecoins and you can buy it with Apple Pay, right? I can't use it here in Thailand, but I can if I have NordVPN, which I will use. It lets you install it, lets you check it out. But then if you try to actually buy something with Apple Pay, it says, oh, it's not welcome in your country. But again, another reason to use NordVPN. Link in the description below. Moonshot, number 33 in finance on the App Store, coming for number 1. People love Moonshot. People love Moonshot. It's so great. It's very nice. And it makes it so easy for people to buy, right? And now you're gonna have hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of people over the next 6 months that are aping in on Moonshot. And they even made a category for TikTok, right? So as is new, they're quick, they're devs, they're deving, brilliant UX UI. And you can see some of these ChillGuy, Quant, these are all like TikTok memes, right? So as you can see, Dune Dashboard over here has a section for meme coins. Let's give this a refresh. And you can see over here, basically what kind of action is happening over here on Moonshot, right? So Moonshot, hot token last 24 hours. You've got ChillGuy doing $3 million of volume, Goon, 883, Wait, etc., etc. And you can just come here and check it out, guys. Dune, this guy Jarseed, but you can just go and do, if you want to check this out, there's not too much. You're better off just using the app, right? Better just off using Moonshot. This is the website, or the Moonshot's listed. So if you want to know what new tokens are being listed on Moonshot, then maybe just go give them a follow over here at Moonshot Listing. If you turn on the notifications like this, bam. So now every time that they make a new post, like this one, this Goon. Oh my God. Got listed 17 hours ago, right? So anyway, you can see, and then this one, this Wait, was listed, and these things pumped subsequently. So this guy over here tried to figure out, he tried to look in the data on Moonshot and see if he could find any correlation, but he didn't, right? And so really, it's still about intuition on finding good memes. It's not just the perfect narrative of what's viral on TikTok, and then boom, it gets listed on Moonshot, and so next thing you know, it goes to Valhalla, right? It's not like that. You have to say the things that we talked about on the show before, finding good memes. Is it culturally relevant? Is it versatile? Will people be able to appreciate it from anywhere, right? These things are very important. And guys, also, we just got an awesome partnership with Ledger, and they have a Black Friday sale, guys. So Ledger, really important to protect your crypto, especially your Bitcoin, things like that. Of course, the things in your hot wallet. I mean, Ledger does work for everything, right? But again, for me, my objective is to take profits into Bitcoin and put them in my self-custody in my hardware devices, like my Ledger, right? And so they have a Black Friday sale, guys. You get a big discount if you use my affiliate link in the description below. So if you've been looking for a hardware wallet and you wanted a good time to get one, you can get $70 off, plus the discount using my affiliate code for the Black Friday sale. And Ledger has gotten so much better. The UX, the user experience on Ledger was horrendous for the longest time. I wouldn't even talk about them because it was just so bad. These ones, these are even better than they used to be, but they used to be horrible. If you can't afford to get one of these, like $300, I know it's not cheap, but it's just a much better user experience, guys. Okay, so ChillGuy was this thing that just absolutely went to $500 million in like a couple days, right? And it was this thing. It was something that was popular on TikTok. That's the story that you heard from this guy who bought it because he saw it streaming on the TV and whatever, right? And that's what happened. It was on Moonshot, right? And right now it's at $383 million. You can see it went all the way up here to $508 million market cap. And there's almost been $500 million of volume in the past 24 hours on this thing. It's just turns into an overnight sensation. Imagine if you had seen it and you just go buy it over here or something like that, right? And then like hundreds of X's here potentially if you had gotten it soon enough, right? If you got it if you found it $1 million or $2 million, if you got it like a $2 million market cap, you're up 160, 170X from here, right? 180X, whatever. Huge. And as you can see, it just went super, super, super viral. So Imran says, Peanut took 11 days to reach 60,000 holders, while ChillGuy hit 80,000 holders in 4 days, showcasing the influence of TikTok. Just absolutely nuts. Just nuts, right? And as you can see, Peanut over here, a bit affected, and this is because we don't have a lot of new liquidity coming in the market, right? And so when something else rallies like crazy, it sucks liquidity out of everything else, and we have had this pullback already over here. So as you guys remember, so now, yeah, just more astonishment of how quickly we thought Peanut was crazy, right? Peanut just ran up insane to 2.5 billion, and that now ChillGuy has the same number of his holders as Goat and Peanut, and it's been 2 days. Absolutely mind-blowing, right? So this is interesting, right? Alpine Star says, ChillGuy is definitely going to get a tier 1 listing at this point. 69,000 holders and insane volume from an exchange point of view. These 69,000 holders are mostly not crypto native, meaning they came from TikTok and Moonshot. And that's just more fresh users for exchanges. And then there's the volume part. So exchanges want new users and they want volume, right? And that's why he's saying that it's going to get listed. But there was a twist to the story today. So Ramser says, ChillGuy is a major movement in meme coins. My TikTok For You page is not just dominated by ChillGuy meme. It's dominated by the meme, and normies are shilling the meme coin in the comments. Normies have finally discovered Solana and they're in love with meme coin trading. Here we go. Yeah, I wish that there was like meme coins and shit when I was a kid, right? Like, I love video games. I would have been excellent at it, I'm sure. Right? I probably would have been like that kid, the Quant kid or something. I don't necessarily agree with this. He says, ChillGuy is becoming the Bored Ape Yacht Club, an open sea moment for normies to onboard into crypto. It's too early to know for sure. We cannot make assumptions like this in just a day or two, right? We will see though. We will see. But a lot of people made a lot of money on ChillGuy for sure. The TikTok meta hasn't even started yet. ChillGuy is a first mover for what will be the biggest trend in meme coins. Web2 liquidity will gravitate to memes they know. And this is how we onboard the next 100 million. So guys, like a lot of people are looking at this. My researchers included that this TikTok meta is going to be the next meta. And I don't know. I don't know. Are there a lot of memes on TikTok that we don't know about on crypto Twitter? Maybe, probably, maybe, right? And will some of those skyrocket and do like this ChillGuy? Probably. Do I think it's going to dominate the crypto Twitter headlines and and the crypto markets over the next weeks and months? I don't know, but it's worth exploring, right? And I definitely think that maybe Moonshot, for me, I don't care how much alpha might be over on TikTok. I can't see myself going and sitting there and scrolling through and trying to get into that thing. I don't use it at all, right? But I will use Moonshot and I will look at this Moonshot's listing and I will follow them and I will wait to see them. And as soon as I get a notification that something comes, I'm going to check it out, see if I like it, see if I'm vibing with it, right? And this took a gnarly fall. This thing was all the rage yesterday, just yesterday. Look at this chart. Boom, boom, right? Up and down. Now, this thing was pretty iconic, right? We saw that video yesterday. I enjoyed it a lot. Is this over? Was that it? Did we teach the kid the lesson? I don't think so. I think this should be pumping. But, I did buy a big bag at like 50 mil or something like that. So I'm down on this one for show. So yesterday I told you guys that what the kid had bought, what the kid had sold for 30K would have been worth, 4 million. And then he created Lucy and Sorry, selling all of them for another profit of 24 grand. I mean, this kid right here rugged everyone. And he's like, 13, 15, 14 years old. He made $50,000 in a couple days. Insane. Not ethical, by the way. He should get in trouble, Let's see what happens. And Dawn of Ape says, Quant will probably pump to 100 million tomorrow and then make its way to $1 billion next week. This is basically a crypto GME story of a normie kid deployed and rugged live stream. Now the crypto community is fighting back by pumping the price, letting normies know crypto Twitter always wins. I don't know. Do you guys agree with this? Let me know in the comments below. You just look at the chart right now and it's not looking good, but, let's see. I mean, it's not uncommon though to have these big corrections. Let's see how much price correction it is here. So we go from here, bam, to here. It's an 81. This is what you want to see. Like, it's not uncommon. So, it's risky to buy something at, did everyone forget and move on already? I don't know. Is this going to be out of people's minds? And I don't know. It doesn't seem very versatile. There's no Twitter account to it. Will a CTO happen? Will a community takeover happen? Because remember, the kid rugged it, right? He's the one who created this. So someone needs to the community needs to go and build a Twitter and a Telegram and get the community going if this thing's going to survive and continue on. So I don't know. It could be a good play. It could be, right? I just don't know. All right, guys, and before we go, I just want to say the one thing about this ChillGuy. So the guy from ChillGuy, let me show you let's see. This is what I'm going to show you. Just so Philip Banks is this guy, low testosterone guy who does not condone. He says he wants to come up with lawsuits and everything, but he would like to have Xbox instead. But he does not condone or support the meme coins. He wants to sue people who are making money off of it. And so a lot of people on crypto Twitter are making fun of this guy, just saying, bro, why don't you just take some donations and it should be all good. You can make yourself life-changing money by this. And he's trying to fight it. So that's why you had this big correction on ChillGuy for a little bit, because people are worried that is there going to be, this is for ChillGuy, by the way. This is not for Quant, for ChillGuy. It had a bit of a correction, but now it's doing okay again. But so people are unsure if this is going to get tier 1 listings because of the guy who owns intellectual property is going to try to sue people. So I don't know if the exchanges want to deal with that lawsuit, but there's huge I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, guys, let's go check one more thing. All right, Bitcoin at 96.5. Not a huge movement, but I'm guessing that maybe in the morning we have the Asia session bidding hard again as well. We'll see you tomorrow.